What's going on? My name is Kyle Harris, aka Racer Knight 99, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, it's that time of year again. NASCAR season is finally here. The first race of the 75th anniversary of NASCAR, and also the first race of the Daytona 500. And guys, it is time to review of the 65th running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a huge congratulations to the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wins the Daytona 500. And I gotta say, for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he's been very great on restrictor plate tracks. His last win was all the way back in 2017. And for the first time since 6 years ago, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has won the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. And I gotta say, by the way, it was been a very great race. A lot of amazing racing's been going on. The Fords has been fast all day, by the way. I thought, like, the Roush Fenway Keselowski would have won the Daytona 500. Right? Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski both had fantastic race cars. And I gotta say, they did a great, awesome job. They did end up in the top 10 somewhere, or top 5s. But it was been a great race for Roush Fenway Keselowski. They did a great, awesome job, and he almost won the Daytona 500, and yeah. So anyway, we're going to get on to the Stage 1 race. So we've seen the two drivers of Hendrick Motorsports, Alex Bowman for his 6th straight front row start of the Daytona 500, and alongside with the 2021 Cup Series champion Kyle Larson. And I gotta say, stage number 1 has been clean all day. We've seen a span out around the drivers when coming down pit road. Riley Herbst did not bring the caution, but it's just a spin out trying to get some tires and fuel or something like that. But I gotta say, it was a clean race, been a lot of fun. Stage number 1 race, Brad Keselowski wins stage number 1. And then around stage number 2, we see the little big one there. We've seen Tyler Reddick and Chase Elliott, Eric Jones, and bring out the second caution of the day. And yeah, I thought Chase Elliott was going to win this race, but unfortunately they got wrecked around the second stage of the race. And you know, I gotta say, the Hendrick guys did a great job. Alex Bowman finished in 5th in the Daytona 500 race. He did a great, awesome job. And Kyle Larson almost won, but I'm gonna get through that later. But Alex Bowman came in top 5 in the Daytona 500 on the final stage of the race. So anyway, around the final stage of the race, second stage of the race, we seen the two drivers fighting for the lead. It was Alex Bowman and Ross Chastain. If you guys remember, Ross Chastain did a video game move way back in Martinsville last year for the playoff race. He wins stage number 2 at Daytona. And I gotta say, a great run for Ross Chastain. He did an amazing, awesome job. And now on to the final stage of the race. And I gotta say, the Toyotas did a great, awesome job. Denny Hamlin led a little bit laps. He did a great, awesome job. Martin Truex Jr., and then the Fords been fast all day. I gotta say, the Fords did a great, awesome job. And I thought, like, Joey Logano almost won the Daytona 500, by the way. He had a great race car. He ended up in 2nd. And I gotta say, the Fords did a great, awesome job. I thought, like, the Roush Fenway Keselowski would have got a chance to win the 500. And yeah, but all of a sudden, they faded a little bit back, but finished around the top 10s. Chris Buescher did a great, awesome job. And Brad Keselowski did an amazing, awesome job, by the way. You know, gotta say, you know, the Fords been fast all day. You know, we seen back in when last year's race, it was a lot of fun. Fords been dominating this race. But Austin Cindric winning the Daytona 500 last year. And now this year, I thought it was going to be like the repeat winners, because we see in the trucks and the Xfinity for the Craftsman Truck Series, Stain Smith wins the race after the rain delay. Xfinity Series, Austin Hill back-to-back Daytona wins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for this year's Daytona 500 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And I gotta say, you know, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. hasn't won a race since the 4th of July race way back in 2017, and when he was in the Roush Fenway Keselowski race in number 17. That was his last win. It was all the way back in 6 years ago in 2017. That's been a long, long time. So anyway, the big ones, by the way, we've seen the big ones, and around there was like 3 big ones in Daytona, by the way, in stage number 2, and then in the final stage. And I gotta say, Kyle Busch almost won the Daytona 500, and I would have been happy if Kyle Busch would have won the race. And Kyle Busch did a great, awesome job. His first year of the Richard Childress Racing in the number 8 car. And I thought like the Austin Dillon did a great job. I thought like the 3 was gonna win the 500 again since 5 years ago. And then Kyle Busch almost won the Daytona 500 because of the, he almost won. He shoved it all the way in the back, faded back, because that's just his 18th start in the Daytona 500. And I thought Busch was going to win that race. But gotta say, Kyle Busch did a great, awesome job. Came all the way in the back after a crash and duel racing in the first duel. And I gotta say, Kyle Busch did a great job. He did an amazing, awesome job. What else has been going on? The final lap. I gotta talk about the final lap of the race. Oh man, we've seen Ricky Stenhouse Jr. versus Joey Logano and Kyle Larson around the final lap of the Daytona 500. Kyle Larson went through the middle, and all of a sudden, and another big one in the crash in the final lap, and then the caution came out, and to see who was in the lead to win the Daytona 500. Could have been Joey Logano or could have been Ricky Stenhouse Jr. But it was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has won the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. And I gotta say, congratulations to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for the Daytona 500 win. And I gotta say, by the way, what's your thoughts on that race, ladies and gentlemen? It was good or bad, but it was a pretty good race, by the way. What a fun race. The Chevrolets hasn't won the Daytona 500 since 5 years ago, by the way. Way back in 2018 when Austin Dillon won the Daytona 500. So it was been 5 years ago since the Chevrolet hasn't won the Daytona 500. It's been a while. Congratulations to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. winning the Daytona 500. And JTT Doherty Racing. JTT Doherty Racing hasn't won the race since AJ Allmendinger way back in 2014 in Watkins Glen. That was the last win of the racing team, the JTT Doherty Racing. So anyway, I gotta say, it was a pretty good race. First race of the 2023 season, and also the first race of the 75th anniversary season. So the next race is gonna be Fontana Auto Club Raceway, Speedway next race for the second race of the 2023 season. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification turned on. If you guys are new in here, ladies and gentlemen, we're on road to 4,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. So, and also subscribe to my second channel, Racer Night 99 the second. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, I love you all with the bottom of my heart. Keep it rigid. Have a great, awesome day. See you guys next time with another Cup race review, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, I love you all with the bottom of my heart. Keep it rigid. Have a great, awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time.